Discover responses. And that's where your case, you can make or break your case. If you responded to discovery, you responded to interrogatories under oath, read those very carefully, because you will be asked about those questions. You will be asked about the answer you provided in your interrogatories. Review your contracts. Any contracts that you have signed that is part of the lawsuit, review them. Review emails as well, text messages, invoices, any business records. And I know it can be overwhelming, and it can be a lot of work, but this is your case. And if you're not familiar with the documents that you signed or that you provided, or the text messages or the emails, they're going to come back later and haunt you. So being familiar with those exchanges, being familiar with those documents, being familiar with those text messages are important. And if you have any questions about the types of those documents or the significance of them, have your attorney explain those to you. You can say, what do you think they're going to bring up in the deposition? What emails you think they're going to bring up against me? How will this hurt me? How will this help me? Having the candid conversation with your attorney is very important. If there's any documents, review the documents that you provided to your attorney in response to the request for production of documents. Okay? Review that. And because it's very important. The reason for that is that those documents most likely will be used in your cross-examination. They will be used most likely in your deposition. So you don't have to memorize all these documents, but you have to be familiar with them enough that, yes, you've seen them before. And if it's a question that is asked which a document will refresh your recollection, you can say so. Say, you know what, I remember seeing that document, but I need to look at it to be able to answer that question. Do you mind putting it on the screen so I can review it and then answer the question that you have? Okay, it's not gonna be a test that you're supposed to memorize every document. So your attorney can help you with that as well.